Bow, 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 bow. Hello, everybody. It's the Prophet. This is the world premiere of Take Off Tuesdays by Prophet Entertainment presents Take Off Tuesdays world premiere, and that's right. We had a little trouble with the radio this morning trying to get everything going on the first episode of the Quad Power Hour. You heard me, the Quad Power Hour. But we will touch on a little bit of that and a little bit of this and a little bit of everything from sports world, that is, mainly, because, you know, the Prophet started in sports and he gets in sports. And actually, DaProfitSays would like to announce we're now also we're going to do a little bit of music industry, too. But management, guys, and you give me the talent, I can take it to the top. Ain't no doubt about it, and here we go. It's Take Off Tuesdays. It's the DaProfit Show. That's right. You heard me. The Prophet's on his own, and he's ready to rock. He's going to take this shit and we're going to go to the top. We got shout-outs to do for a little bit. We got sponsors to thank and everything, you know. But we'll get to all of them in a matter of time. We got a ways to go. We want to thank Platinum Planet Records for accepting. We are dead on the money. You know, we're all over the place right now, and I could not have seen this happening for sure if I'd have predicted anything. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know what I'm capable of. I know what can happen at any given time. I know what I've done before and what I've lost and what I've regained and what I've lost and regained and lost and regained. Been everywhere, you know, seen everything. From the top of the mountain to the depths of the valleys. A little bit of it all. But now I'm taking on this alter ego kind of the Prophet. And hell, it's kind of fun. They turned this damn mic loose to me and said, "Go, guy, go." They didn't give me no papers. They just said, "Hey, take off." And now everybody's calling me, and hell, I done forgot what the hell my main goal was. That's right. DaProfitSays, boxing and MMA. You know, I like to get that out there. Benson Henderson, if you hear me, man, give us a call, guy. I know you're free agent. I tweeted you. I hollered at you. Let's get it on. Henderson Square sounds like a hell of a plan. I'm coming for you, buddy. I'll look out for your best interest, guaranteed. You'll be placed with the best man in the world, no doubt. You're a free agent right now, and I'm sure your current manager is doing a hell of a job. Not sure who he is, and I wish him the best. Don't get me wrong, but I know what DaProfitSays can do, what we're capable of, and the people with me are. And I had a great team when I first started, and some stuff come up. They found out. I mean, I've had a rocky past. There's no doubt. I've had a great past. There's no doubt. It all depends on what you look at, you know, and where you've been. I've been to the top, like I said, and I've been to the bottom. Seen it all, done it all, a little bit of everything. But you know, when you get things like my daughter, Sarah, my 15-year-old, posted on Facebook, you know, yesterday about her daddy, that brings it all back together, you know, and what it's really about. And Daddy loves you, baby. Daddy loves you. I love them all. I love all y'all. Kelsey Don, Sarah, Kayla, Laney, Stephanie. You know, I love y'all. You name it. I love y'all to death. I get up here every day and I sit in this damn chair or wherever studio I might be in. I don't know. Right now I'm back in the comforts of my place for a little while. We're on Spreaker.com. Spreaker, I'm sorry, y'all got left out of the Quad Power Hour this morning. So if you didn't hear me on Facebook, that would be part of the reason. Well, that would be the biggest reason, because they're the only ones I think we're tied in with Facebook with. I'll have to go over this. Not sure. And there's the phone going off. We did give away the 2 iPhone 6 Pluses this morning on the Quad Power Hour. We got an equipment test that took off, and Spreaker, that's the bad part, is y'all was the only ones here for a while. And then I seen another one come in, man. I was sitting in my chair, and it was show was scheduled for 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It was about 9:40 by the time we got out the door. And Kelly, I wish you'd stop, honey. I really do. That's on the air special. I mean, I can't make it no more official than that. The whole world hears it. We're going to start off by going doing sports first, because that's what sports is what we do. Sports is what we're about. We bring it all back to get to end with a little bit of fight talk. Boxing, MMA world, get what we get and what we do, what we specialize in. And it's what I know from the ground up. And if I hear another man say that he's a damn expert in boxing and tells me he don't start with footwork first, listen, I'm blocking you, man. You're getting out of this world. We don't even need you. Sprout. Let's see, you're going to have to give me a whole list, guys. My window's shut down. The playlist has been off all morning on my window. I got everybody here, I think, finally. Nice to see y'all, guys. I'm going to cut you on. How you doing there, Google Plus? Facebook family, how's it going? It's Twitter land out there today. I see y'all. This is DaProfitSays. Special. DaProfitSays Entertainment presents Take Off Tuesday's world premiere. We've had some mic issues and different stuff. It's new equipment. It's just, a little bit much. I mean, I did better with just a damn cell phone in my hand, I think. I don't know, there's a lot of static and stuff, and I can still hear a little bit in my ear. I can't, we'll get this thing ironed out and aced about no time, I would say. Brian is my executive producer, and Brian, I appreciate the job you're doing, man. I can hear you in my right ear right now saying thank you. You don't have to thank me, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank all of y'all. Everybody listening and everybody tuning in. Like I said, 96 hours ago, this was not even a thought or prayer. I never thought about this. I know I was going to do the podcast for Fight Serve, prediction thing. That's it. That was my only plan. Somebody heard that and gave me a call. Actually, they inboxed my Twitter account. Thank you, Jeff Wilson. That was who that was. Man, he's opened the door to a lot of things and where I can be. And wow, it's taken off fast. Last night we did Monday Night Football live. We did a precision breakdown, and I exposed a little secrets, to the Vegas world. Stuff that I've known for years, and actually, like I said, wrote about and did about. And I want to shout out to Peter Nagy. He's a hell of an author. Very high intellect. I enjoy talking to him. First person to come back and said, "Man, you sound a little staticky, Chris." Yeah, I know it does, Pete. I think it's getting ironed out. I'm really not sure. I could tell by plugging it into my ear, but I can't run. I don't have but two ears, and I got four microphones. I got four buds in them right now. And hopefully I'm hearing the right thing. I got some callers on the line. And in case y'all don't know the number is 855-552-2333. That's 855-552-2333. Call extension is 201 to 205 today. We're, like I said, we're running live. We're broadcasting live around the world. Manila, Philippines, you have presented us with over 20,000 hits. We appreciate it, man. Thank you. Didn't even know y'all understood me. Roanoke, Virginia has gave me a little over 600. I'm going to give a running list down. I want to thank each and every one of you. whoever it is that's listening, Abbeville, South Carolina, McCormick, South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, St. John's Island, South Carolina. If I miss you, I'm sorry. But this is the list that's been given to me by different, programs. Like I said, Spreaker.com, YouTube, Google+. Facebook don't give me a list, but, I see them on my screen. They're actually the biggest file on my screen right here. And they're hitting and getting, they're spreading wide, and they're spiking and spiking up and down on this thing right here, and I guess they're doing pretty good. Yeah, I see you guys. There it is. Yep. Welcome, Facebook. I see you live now. I gave you the tune. Welcome. DaProfitSays, welcome. How do y'all do? Come on in and let's have a little fun, Facebook. Let's have some fun. I'm going to get to the show, and I have no time limit on what I can do. It's kind of, when you own the damn thing, you can do what you want, right? And let me turn me loose up there on a microphone, headset, and I sit here all morning with it on and doing no good. And now it's on and running, and I'm ready to go. I'm going to get this show kicked off with a little bit of sports, like I said. Let's get started, guys. First off, I want a bit of farewell in the sports world to Mr. Kobe Bryant. Hashtag 24, man. I know you're going to finish the season out, buddy, but I have really enjoyed watching you play over the years. I thoroughly have. I really have. Nothing like it. This man he's presented us with a lot of great memories if you're a fan of basketball. I remember when he come out, he won a slam dunk contest his rookie year. Y'all remember that? I don't know how many of y'all remember that. That was awesome. It was awesome, Kobe. And all the years, I've watched you play. I'm typing, if y'all hear me for a second. Bear with me just a minute. I'm trying to get this in, so it's worldwide live on Facebook right now. There it is. It's on my timeline if you want to hit the clink or the link, whatever. I got a couple of shout-outs here and there to give across the Facebook world, I guess. Facebook, Caesar, Big C. Down here for Florida, man. Hey, buddy, you're good. Now, y'all listen to Real Fight Talk when you get the chance, man. If you post an episode, get on that thing, man. This guy knows his shit. Him and Daoud both. They know their shit, man. They're on it. If you get a chance, jump in there and listen to them go, man. They're pretty good. I listen to them. Damn right, I'll listen to them. If I accidentally re-say something they say, sorry guys, I wasn't trying to. Don't mean to. Like I said, I ain't scripting nothing. I don't want that. Well, I'll take that back. Some of it is scripted, depending on what I've got to do here. As I stated earlier, Fight Server's going to get in the music industry. I want to shout out, if you live in the state of West Virginia, I got Parkersburg, West Virginia on the air live. I've got Beckley, West Virginia on the air live. Charleston, West Virginia's on the air live. Huntington, West Virginia. Proctorville, Ohio. Ironton, Ohio. Portsmouth, Ohio. Ashland, Kentucky. Greenup County. I think that's still on Ashland. Louisa, Kentucky. We got Pikeville, Kentucky. We got Williamson, West Virginia. Logan, West Virginia's on here live. We have, as I look, as it comes across my screen here, I think that's about all in that area right now that I can see tuned in live. One a couple of radio stations up there, ESPN Sports Radio AM in Charleston. Thank you. We're also on Richmond, Virginia. We're getting ready to be on the ESPN family there. I'm going to have to break away for just a second for some sponsor commercials. If you don't get them, then I'm not sure. I mean, I think it depends on which company you're listening through right now. And on Facebook, like a Spreaker, I believe, YouTube Spreaker. I'm produced, like I said, worldwide live. It's San Antonio, Texas, worldwide live. Philadelphia has got a few people listening. There's like 3 right now. Trenton, New Jersey, Jersey City, New Jersey, Reseda, California, Roanoke, Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, Marietta, Ohio, Atlanta, Georgia, Augusta, Georgia's got 103 people on the air live right this second. Portsmouth, Ohio has 1,104, guys. I didn't know it was that big a town in Portsmouth. Mesquite, Texas has 1,206 right now on the air live. St. Clairsville, Ohio. Thank you for listening, guys. Y'all have over 11,000. Man, I don't know. I've never been to St. Clairsville. I hope it's a great town, and I'm going to wish you the best. Like I said, we're worldwide on iHeartRadio. Has got that carrying the majority of this live stuff right now. Like I said, SoundCloud carries us live all the place. SoundStream. There's all kind of them. I could go on and on and on and on and on listing the partners we have here. But I have to shout out to our major sponsors who brings you the Quad Power Hour, who gives away the iPhone 6 Pluses twice a day. That is Apple Incorporated. Apple Incorporated. You know, they are our biggest sponsor right now. Coca-Cola Bottling Company. We also have Home Depot. Home Depot. We're talking about the Academy Sporting Goods. Academy Sporting Goods. Also, we have locally here, we have Gribbles Mixed Martial Arts. Markham will give away some more stuff today for you. Oh, wait a minute. I gave it all away yesterday. Oh, hell. Hey, y'all go down there and see Mark, man. He is great. These guys are great. I had Forrest Griffin, you know, went to the top and got started there. We got the Muscle Gym here in Aiken, South Carolina. George, nice to hear from you, man. Be up that way, Terry and George. Take a look at that guy, and I got y'all some heavyweights you want to spar against. They're ready to come y'all's way. Everybody else, like I said, you can hear me on Spreaker, SoundStream, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, a bunch of AM stations, a couple FM stations here and there. We're just now, like I said, brand new, getting started. Just started. And if you'd have told me just a few days ago, if you'd have told me yesterday morning even that this would be going to where it is right now, I would have been amazed. I wouldn't even believe you. I'd have laughed you out of the damn room, to be honest with you. But, guys, this is a blast. I cannot believe they're actually going to pay me this kind of money. That's the phone ringing. Let's go, Georgia Bulldogs. You heard me. What the hell was y'all thinking getting rid of Mark Richt? Man, this is a guy that's averaged 9 wins a year throughout his career as a head coach. He's been in one place. He's been in an SEC school. Okay? Now, everybody knows there's no tougher damn conference in football than the SEC. Now, it's beginning to be debatable here recently because you got some stuff that's went on from the Big Ten. You know, Big Ten's looking good. Jim Harbaugh's looking good up there at Michigan. That's a big game. Big game, you know. He's done a hell of a job his first year there, considering what he's had to start with. I mean, his first recruiting class, really, I'm looking not next year. It's 2017 and 18, 2018 season that I think that you will see a wow. Michigan will be the team to beat, guys. You heard it here first. DaProfitSays. DaProfitSays, watch out for the University of Michigan Wolverines in 2018. I can promise you that. I mean, just look what he did at Stanford. He's put them on the map so big that they stayed. Put them on a place that they stayed. Stanford was a, more of an academic school. And I can see you in Palo Alto, California right there. There's all 42 of you right now listening on iHeartRadio. Thank you. I don't know if you're students at Stanford or not. I hope you are. I hope you're doing great. Wish all y'all the best, like I said. I wish the whole world the best, but I mean, a lot of donations given yesterday on our behalf, and I appreciate that, guys. I really do. St. Jude's, Shriners, the Children's Miracle Network, the Paul Williams Foundation. That is our four. That's who we aim for, you know. That's who we want to give to. Give to the kids first, man. If you only give it a penny a day, that's $3.50. That's $3.65 a year. Okay, I mean everybody can pinch that up, can't they? Do something to help, man. You got to start somewhere, guys. We got to start somewhere. Any little thing helps. Every little thing helps. It's these big guys that I can't. They drive me nuts, man. That make all this money and don't give back. I've actually got an inbox right now from Walmart. about advertising. Guys, let me tell you something. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. We can't give more money to charity unless, I mean, you show me something. I don't know. Maybe we can put a plan together. I doubt it. Yeah, I just cut off Walmart. Biggest company in the world. And nothing against them. Hell, I shop there myself. I think everybody does, don't they? A lot of towns, that's the mall, you know. Probably half, 3/4 of the places listening I see here, Kentucky, West Virginia, parts of Ohio, even parts of Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia, Danville, Virginia. They got them all there. That's right, they do have them all there. I lived there for a little bit. Shout out to Crown Custom Cues. That's Crown Custom Cues, official partner of DaProfitSays and Fight Serve International. Mr. Christopher Walker, man, he's the best cue smith. If you're a pool fan, this man, there's no better cues in the world than what this man makes. There's no better. Not any better than that. No doubt about it. Who else do I want to get to? And I'm in it a little bit today. I'm aggravated. Yeah, a little aggravated. You know, this show was supposed to premiere at 10:15 a.m. But it didn't happen. Well, 11:15 a.m. I'm sorry, right behind the Power Hour. The Power Hour finally got done, and it was produced and released. And if you got it, I hope you like it. Facebook didn't get it today, but they will get it tomorrow. I promise you. Spreaker.com will be on there tomorrow, and they'll have the Quad Power Hour. And if you're not on, if you can't tie yourself into Facebook, you're not getting one of the iPhone 6 Pluses. I guarantee it. I'm going to make sure they're central to right there tomorrow. Right there is where they're going. You know, so send me an ad, I guess, if you ain't on my friends list, because that's the only way I'll be able to verify instantly that you're, you know, in there. And whoa, goodness gracious, I didn't mean to say that. Yeah, I'm going to max mine out pretty quick. I'm not going to do auto ad because I picked up some fans recently. But hey, kind of fun, like I said. Yeah, there's a whole lot of fun. Shit, ain't no kind of fun to it. This was a blast, man. I get to get on there and just talk shit and beat it up. And yes, we're explicit. Don't know what I may say. You know, and they let me loose on Monday Night Football last night. Not with a mic and live, and it wasn't explicit. They didn't list it as explicit, and there I went, boy. I did, you know, let out a few of the secrets on how to break down football. It's not what everybody wants you to know, man. They want you to pick with your heart. That's what they really want you to do. They want you to bet on who you love. Let your heart guide the way. Well, if you let your heart guide your money, boys, you're going to go broke quick. It's happened to me. And damn, it was bad. Let me tell you, it got bad for a minute. But that don't happen no more. Don't happen no more. There's no looking back on the past and dwelling. You know, like I said, that's over. Antonio out there in Oakland, man, he is, I just Facebook him earlier, his Golden State Warriors, man, my gosh, they just, what, are they going to ever lose? Ever? I am going to sit right here and predict early on that the prophet says they finish within 2 to 3 games either way of that 72-10 mark that the Bulls have. That's currently the all-time record. They're going to finish. They're going to get that close. It's going to be fun kind of watching it, you know. It's going to be fun as hell watching it, actually. I can't wait to see it all go down. We'll have a blast. Do a little NBA action then. We got an NBA TV program starting in February. And as soon as they get started, we will cut it loose. But sorry folks if you heard anything there. Apologize to sponsors. Yeah, Brian, I hear you, man. I'm getting ready to get that in right this second. Okay. I don't know if y'all have heard about the kid that got shot in Florida last night, man. It's not a great story to hear. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think I seen it. Somebody had retweeted it on Facebook. We tweeted it out, first, and it got blocked because it wasn't verified at the time. It was over jealousy, basically, in the boxing world, the world of boxing. Now, as funny as that may sound, because of what we do, or what I do. Yeah, kid, Florida State champion, former Florida State champion, amateur boxer, was murdered last night. And sad story by a former rival. And oh man, there's no use in this, guys. There's no use. Jealousy leading and doing the things we do gets that way. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It really is. I know I get up here most of the time and I talk about sports, and we touch on sports, and we do sports, and mainly fight talk, because at least that's what we have done. And that fight talk, I guess I said something right to get this many listeners. I didn't know there was this damn many boxing and MMA fans around the world. And as I said to begin with, MMA is not a new world to me. I know quite a bit about it, but I had a guy, a friend of mine that was, he was on the ball with that shit. That's Charles Chapman. He was pretty good at it. I mean, he knew that sport, buddy. That's for damn sure. I'll give him that. He's first one called the Rousey upset. And I'm like, my Lord, really? And he even said head kick. Now, I didn't go that far. I wasn't going that far. I did a little investigation. Next thing you know, it's out there worldwide on Twitter that Fight Serve Precision Predictions takes Ronda Rousey to lose her title tonight by upset. So Charles, that was a hell of a job, man. You really did. You gave a hell of a job. And some reason, I don't know why, but trending, leading topic, my Lord, in sports right this second, trending, is the reach advantage Floyd Mayweather held over Andre Berto. Guys, let this go. Just let it go. It's over. It's done. He stepped away from the sport. Hey, Jeff Mayweather, how are you doing, buddy? I appreciate it. I see you here on Twitter. Great guy. That's a super guy, man. A lot of people walked away from him because of my past and said the fall down. Some stayed. Some hung tight. Some knew I'd come back because of the capabilities. Well, if you stayed, I sort of appreciate it, man. I sort of appreciate it. If you left and I didn't hear from you, you ain't coming back now. You ain't coming back now. You ain't riding the ride again. I'm talking about from the first time. I'm not talking about here recently. Had some stuff people got busy and whizzy, got crazy all of a sudden, and in my ear every day, talking to several people, and then I'm telling people don't let this out, don't let that out, and well, get your call for same things. Don't really care anymore. Quite about that. I ain't worried. I ain't hiding nothing. I'm out there. I don't care. I am who I am, and proud of it. Proud of what I have accomplished in my past. If you look back a long time ago, proud of what I am going to accomplish without a doubt. Going straight to the top. And it ain't to look down upon the small ones anymore as I did before. This time it's to share and spread, and let the world know what it's all about. This is what it's all about right here, guys. It's giving back. And every day, I start off when I ask for them donations. I don't ask you to help out nobody that I know. Well, other than the Paul Williams Foundation, I take that back. Yeah, I know Paul. Made it kind of try to keep ahead and kept it out and let it go, but I don't really care. Originally married through Melvin Cummins. Melvin's a good guy, man. He's Melvin just got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time situation, and Melvin, I wish you could hear this podcast, man. I wish you could hear me every day. I wish you was here with me. There's a guy $1 million hands, that is, ain't no doubt about it. And $1 million hands every time. He's brutal. You can look him up on Box Rec. He had a whopping 2 fights, a couple knockouts. Hell of an amateur boxer. Pretty good. Real good. Now, the top story trending is Tiger Woods says no timetable for return. Tiger, buddy, we didn't expect you to really ever be back. And we'll be honest. You lost that mental edge, and that's what kept him so good above everybody else, was that mental edge. What is trending stream right here? Y'all got in my window. Changes every second. All right, Mello and Trimble, what is the deal with them? Let's find out. There's something different about Mello Trimble. Okay. I see that now. It's different. Not a topic at all I'm real familiar with. Bang, let's hit on and see what it's about. Here we go. Maryland star Mello Trimble finding the leadership voice to match his loud game. The constant feed that I have in my screen right here in front of me comes from Bleacher Report. And thank y'all guys. We appreciate it. They are, it's not featured by my favorite teams like you get on your apps and stuff. This is a feed straight from their feed. A great feed. I don't really have time to go into this Mello Trimble thing. He's a sophomore at Maryland and seems to be doing a great job. I remember last year he was real good. He was a real good freshman. I do remember that through the tournament stuff as it come through. Oh, excuse me. But preseason number 1, North Carolina. I've already predicted them to get knocked off. Now, was that a luck? Yeah. I guess I got lucky on that one. I really did. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the precision predictions that we give, or I give, the Profit and the Truth presents. My fight serve are these are scientific educated guesses. Is what they are. Now, when I go against the number 1 team in the country in college basketball to lose to the number 104 ranked team, yeah, that's pure ass luck. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know a lot about basketball. I really do, but I don't know enough to be able to smart enough to pull off anything close to that. Not even anything close to that. Okay? All right, we're gonna do a little NFL talk. I enjoyed doing that Monday night show last night. Man, that was a lot of fun, guys. Talking football again. I ain't talked football in a long time. I ain't done football in a long time. I did, like I said before, years ago. It was back when the bus was the plane was up on top of the mountain. About anything I wanted to, but that's not the person I really got back into it. We're gonna rank the top teams. We're going to say our top 5 teams, okay? Who's our top 5 teams in the NFL right now? At number 1, we present the New England Patriots. I know they lost that O. They lost that O. But are they still, even without Gronkowski, that number 12 taking snaps, man, it's a difference maker. He really is. He's a difference maker. New England's who we got at number 1 in our power. And, man, this is something I never thought I would say if you'd told me to rank the top 5 teams in football. Okay? Number 2 is the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers and Cam Newton. I see you there, Charlotte, North Carolina. You ought to be proud of your Panthers. And one of our major sponsors, Wells Fargo Mortgage Company, out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Number 3, our number 3 ranked team is going to be the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos. Brock Osweiler. Who thought that? Wow. ASU grad, I'm not mistaken, somewhere in that area. Like I said, I ain't touched on football in quite some time. I mean, it's been quite a while. But yeah, I used to do a lot of it. And I guess I'll be doing a lot more of it now again. Every Monday, every Sunday and Monday. I do the Slide-In Sunday show for Gambler's Edge. We also do the Monday Night Football that we did last night for BetUS. I also do a Monday show for Gambler's Edge. It's Monday Lean In, and it's kind of like a follow-up to Sunday's games and a start off to my Monday programming. And last night I couldn't do the show because of the new thing with BetUS, and happened to get on set and everything, get everything going to be in Cleveland, that Cleveland thing. But here we go, guys. Number 4. At number 4, we're going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals at this moment. The Cincinnati Bengals. Now, fans in Cincinnati, and I see you, Hamilton County. How y'all doing? See you up there. I was mentioning it. For some reason, they put it up in my little corner up here. Hamilton County, Ohio. Home of Kings Island, man. It's a hell of an amusement park. I remember I went there as a kid a couple of times. They banged around the Rams this past weekend. If I'm not mistaken, ain't that who they played? And that was the only game Brian got right from. That's Brian McKinstry, not Brian Ingles, one in my ear. Brian got right for the Gambler's Edge. And that's how this all started. Shouted out, he said, "A fight served." Can't remember the exact tweet, but he said, if I do bad early, he said, can you make sure they can get a little bit of that? I can get them over. We got to take a 27-second times 3 commercial break. So that's going to be 1 minute and 31 seconds. I'll see you in a sec, guys. All right, I'm back, everybody. I'm back. The prop is back, and yeah, I hear everybody. That's fantastic, man. That is fantastic. Yep. Have people talking to me on the left ear, right ear, under ear. I'm getting you back in my ear, Brian. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. I see. Flash me on the screen. And I'm not sure if the echo, I can't hear it no more on my end, Brian. I don't know how it's doing, guys. Because if it sounds bad, y'all let me know. I'm going to put it in my ear and let it go for a second. I'm cutting you off, Brian. You heard me. Hello. It ain't too bad, really. I don't guess. Let me cut it down. And it was like some more out right there. This is, like I said, the world premiere of Takeoff Tuesdays, and we're still doing technical issues and all kind of stuff. There's a bunch of new equipment in front of me that I don't have a damn clue how to use. So, it's a trial and error process, guys. Our number 5 team, our number 5 NFL team in the top 5 power rankings. Oh boy, I tell you, this is where I got kind of stuck because I didn't know who to go with, to be honest with you. I'm here and I'm there and I'm here and I'm there and I'm here and I'm there, and I don't know, I'm still kind of stuck on it, but I'm going to turn ahead and I'm going to still go with the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers. At number 5 right now. And number 1 overall in my heart is the Dallas Cowboys. And I've seen Jerry, but it's on the screen here. You figure Tony, he's got I'll see y'all guys later, man. Appreciate it. Tony's got talking to one of you guys in the studio. Sorry about that. Tony's got 5 years at least left in him, huh? Boy, you got a lot of unrealistic thoughts there, Jerry. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, boy, don't get me wrong. I mean, you know what I think we should have done? I made the comment back before we built AT&T Stadium. Take that $1 billion and see if they'll sell us Tom Brady. Just see if we can buy Brady and let's get this shit over with. Let's move on. Yeah, it didn't work. They didn't want to listen to me. Hell, I didn't know nothing. I really don't, you know. As far as the executive end of the NFL goes, but hell, I'm beginning to believe I know what he knows. I think I do. I know I do. I want to give a shout out to, in Aiken, South Carolina, as to George Peterson. He was Paul Williams' trainer, manager and trainer on player. He's got a gym in Aiken now. George, wish you the best, buddy. I hope y'all do great up there. Great. You know, if you need anything, give us a holler. Don't be scared to give us a call. It's 1-855-552-2333. That's 1-855-552-2333. And you got my direct line. Give me a holler. Also, we want to give a shout out here locally to Grubel's Mixed Martial Arts. That's Grubel's Mixed Martial Arts. Locally to Monterey's Mexican Restaurants. That's Monterey's Mexican Restaurants. We also want to give a shout out to Slotsky's Deli on Washington Road. Oh, they were closed. I don't know. I want to announce that we will be coming live from Washington Road, right across the street from Augusta National, the Week of the Masters. We're coming live that week. Right across the street. We got several interviews lined up. I think we announced one yesterday. We're not going to announce any more until we're a little closer, you know. Sitting to my right will be one, and to my left will be the other, and it's going to be a powerful left-handed golfer combo, and it's going to be like a seed in tall grass, boys, with me and with a bunch of golfers. Yeah, I'm a fighter, man. That's what I am. If you look at when the podcast come out, local, you know, amateur boxer, lifelong sports fanatic, I am. Entrepreneur at one time, pretty good one. And also, you know, made some dumb decisions, not based off business decisions at all. Don't get me wrong. Never made a dumb business decision, really. Smart one. Always on that end. It was the other stuff that got me in trouble, you know, personal decisions, and I had a dark period there when especially right after my son. Deal with my son, and it's all over and done with. It's in the past. It's a thing of the past, and it's all about the future. You know, every day you wake up, you look in the mirror, and today is the very first day of the rest of your life. And starting today, I'm going to make a new future and decide and that leads to where I will end. That's how it goes, and you know, threw a lot away at that time. Wasted a lot. Still have a little, but I got all that matters. That's them girls. It's every night, you know, I end it with love you girls, and if you're in this tag, you know, it's the way it is. It's where it's going to be. The one woman, I won't even get into that, man. She knows who she is. Miss Brooks. What's that, Brian? I can hear you.
You ain't talking. Yeah, I'm steering way off the topic on that. But hey, this is my show. It's working, guys.
It's working. Let's keep listening. Let's keep going. All right. We're going to try to settle this on down because we got approximately 2 hours to do what the hell I want to do with. Here every Tuesday. We take off Tuesdays. Am I going to spend that long on the air? No, I'm not. Probably not. I've got too much other stuff to do. I'm trying to get caught up. I'm behind on some other stuff because of this right here. But hell, I've had a good time, man. I can't regret it. But you can't let, you know, your obligations fall behind because of you having a good time or doing whatever you got to do. I can't believe this is in my screen, but here we go. We're doing a little political talk. Political talk. And leading in the current polls is the entrepreneur himself, Donald Trump. I wonder how he's going to handle that damn cabinet decisions. If he's first off, folks, he's not going to get elected. Just throw that out your mind right now. Throw it out your mind. Get out of your head. It's not happening. Okay? America is not going to elect that man. Now, if he could get somebody to muffle his mouth, he'd have a lot better chance. I will say that. A hell of a lot better chance because people see him as a very good businessman. He's made some good business decisions. That you're fired. Got him a good show for a little while on NBC, I think it was. But that's about it. I mean, them putting political talk in front of me is kind of off kilter for me. But I don't mind talking. Hell, let's go. Right now, I don't support anyone that I've seen so far. I do take the time to keep up with that. I'm not gonna lie, I do. Has anybody got my blessing so far? No, not really. But I mean, it's still early. Am I interested in Hillary Clinton? Oh, hell no, hell no. I mean, it's fact. She's lied. Hell, they've all lied. We've all lied. Somebody says they ain't liars. 98% admit to it. The other 2%'s liars. Habitual. That's just how it is. Next, we're going to give a shout out to Electricom out of Pennsylvania. One of our sponsors of the Take Off Tuesday special. They're a Tuesday special song. Let's see. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate that. Okay. Now let's settle down. Let's talk a little sports, guys. I want to thank everybody. Not everybody. Nowhere near everybody, but everybody that I'm going to thank for right now. Okay? Here we go. Let's get to the NBA, man. We're going to do a top 3 power rankings for the NBA, National Basketball Association. Since we're now a corporate affiliate of theirs. Number 1, does this really need to be said? I mean, really? Do we even got to say this? I'm going to think. What's that? There's a team out in California. I can't think of their name. They got a real good point guard that shoots threes. And damn it, what's his name? His daddy was born here. Damn, I can't think of his damn name. His name's Curry, I think. And he's got another shooting guard that plays across from him named Thompson. They're pretty good. The Golden State Warriors, man, are on fire, guys. They're on fire. They're doing a hell of a job, too. Even without their head coach for a while. Who had any idea Luke Walton was that good on the bench, huh? Oh, wait a minute. Everybody did. He's always rubbed the bench. Never mind. Everybody did. He's always been on the bench. The Warriors, they just refuse to accept the inevitable. Is it inevitable? Is it inevitable? Could anybody win 82 games in a row? No. Ain't happening. To get that out your head. I seen a poll on Facebook earlier. Actually, we've been back on the book today for the first time in a while. Since they're now one of our sponsors. Somebody said, how long will this thing go? And somebody actually typed in 82 games. Woo! And I said, well, that's got to be Antonio. Before I even looked that very well, it wasn't Antonio. Not at all. I'm not going to repeat the name. It was laughable. Yeah, I did make some stuff yesterday. I started talking about names and stuff. We won't do that no more. Unless it's a good thing, we won't do that. That's gone. It's a business plan now. It's a business. I am going to talk to the Georgia Bulldogs, University of Georgia, guys. This is not my university. Okay? Now, former coach Mark Richt says that, the boosters and the money made coaching a miserable job in Athens. Well, talking about, he even used the term sugar daddies for players. Players, sugar daddies. Mark Richt was a very, very conservative, morally correct man. That is one thing I will say for him. And the couple times I've had a chance to talk with him at the fan, the things here in Augusta, as far as fan gatherings and stuff like that, the Booster, Augusta Booster Club and all that. It's if you notice, man, it wasn't nothing for him to suspend his players. Steve Spurrier even made this comment one time that we always like it when we can play Georgia in the first 2 weeks of the year because we can count on their best players being gone. Mark will have them suspended. That damn visor wearing shithead. He's tortured my team over the years. He really has. He's tortured us. Now Nick Saban tortures us. Well, he tortured us first this year. We was up to as high as number 4 in some polls, and he tortured us at 38. That was a stomping they gave us. I didn't ever see us being a top 5 team this year. I mean, Grayson Lambert he did pretty good there for a little bit. Like a couple games, and reality set in, like I figured it would. I mean, he set a damn national record for quarterback efficiency that one game. I don't remember who it was against off the top of my head. It was the same weekend of the weekend after the Berto Mayweather fight, and I had some prior obligations. But I mean, this ain't something new, guys. What Mark Richt's saying is not something new. Rick Neuheisel has said it. Former coach at several universities. He's UCLA, Washington, Colorado, you name it. I mean, he's been all over the place. Now I think he's an analyst for CBS or somewhere like that, if I'm not mistaken. You got to look, man. I mean, what Mark Richt did, what the hell were they thinking? This guy has averaged 9 wins a year in the SEC. Do you really think it's going to take long before he finds a job? I wished I had a football team he could coach. I really do. The damn guy is pretty good. Now, I think we lost a little bit of control there. I think we got robbed a couple of years. Don't get me wrong. I know in 07 we got robbed. There's no doubt about it. You can say what you want. You can be an LSU fan, an Ohio State fan. Call it what you want. Number one, we're number 2 in the damn poll. And all of a sudden, going into the last weekend, we can't win the SEC East because we lost to Carolina early in the year. All right? But LSU is playing in the SEC title game. They jump from number 5 to number 2. We go back to number 3. And they play Ohio State for the national championship and won. Yeah, of course they won. They were supposed to. That was our title. I'm convinced of it. That was the same year. Ohio State and LSU both jumped us, and Ohio State was off too. So I mean, that was I didn't like that. Not at all. Let me tell you, I threw things at TVs and all kind of shit. I was mad, real mad. Let me tell you. But hey, it's the world. It was the BCS world we live in. Is this playoff system any better? Yeah, I think it's a lot better. I think it's a hell of a lot better. I think they're going to have to expand it. I've heard 18, 16 teams. We don't have time for 16 teams. These are college kids, man. Most of these guys are not going to go on to the NFL. That ain't going to happen. Most of these guys only dream of having an athletic career. I mean, that's it. This is their athletic career that they're in right now. But they have to look past 22 years old, 23, 24 years old. They have to look past that. And they don't. But as Greg McCarthy, McGarity, that's his name. I can't even say his damn name. I'm so mad about this. This deal with Mark Richt. It's wow. We've lost probably the best quarterback in the country coming out because of this. Jacob Eason, come home, please come back. I'm begging. I'm talking on my Bulldogs a little bit there, and that's how it is. We got the winter meetings going on down in Major Leagues. Oh goodness, hold on just a minute. As far as the rest of the sports world goes, the biggest topic is still Kobe Bryant. It really is, and I think it should be. Hell, I mean, Kobe blessed us. He blessed us. We got to watch one of the all-time greats for a long time, in basketball. I consider myself pretty damn lucky to have lived during the era of most of the all-time greats in sports. And when you take each sport and you really break it down, and you go football. Let's go football first. That's an argument that you can make for a lot of different ways. To me, I always consider the greatest football player to ever live. I don't know if I always consider. You don't know. But Jerry Rice. And I'm a big Cowboys fan, so matter of fact, I don't know if there is a bigger Cowboys fan than I am. But maybe Jerry Jones. Yeah, Jerry Jones. But and it just hurts my heart to have to say it, but I mean, I'm a realist too. And what Jerry Rice did was amazing, man. What he did was amazing. We come out of Jackson State, somewhere like that, I believe, in college, and went on to become most definitely the greatest wide receiver to ever put on a pair of cleats. By far, the greatest wide receiver. Arguably the greatest potential wide receiver was Randy Moss. Yeah, Randy, I ain't seen you in a while. In quite some time, buddy. Since it ran West Virginia days. Did a little work together back before we went to Marshall. He's a good guy, man. He's actually a pretty good guy. He's media persona. Kind of led him astray there for a little bit, but he's not a bad guy. He really ain't. I'm not going to talk hockey, guys. I'm not talking hockey. I'm not talking. It's just stuff coming up on my stream and they're telling me to talk about it. And look, I'm not going to do that because I wouldn't know what the hell to say. First off, to be honest with you, we're going to go into college football for just a second here. I may agree with the poll come out this week. As far as the top four, stuff like that. Number one is Clemson. Yeah, I think they should be. I don't see why not. I mean, Dakota Watkins was amazing, man. He's done a good job. They win the ACC title, and that's it. They're playing for the championship. They're definitely in the playoffs, right? Now, and they got a shot. We got Ohio State, Alabama. There's Nick Saban. I mean, why don't they just they don't even know why they make them play the whole regular season. That's just ridiculous. Just go ahead and let them play New Year's Eve and get it going, That's about all I can figure. Now, number 4 is something that's wow. That's a tough one. It's a tough one, guys. It really is. It's a tough one. And even though I bounced Ohio State back in there, Michigan State. Boy, I bet Urban Meyer really likes Penn State right now, don't he? Really likes them, huh? I'd say he does. But I still have myself. I still have Iowa at number 4. Iowa. And that's what I got. I mean, might be the only guy in the world that's got Ohio State at number 3. Oklahoma is the one I got dropped back. The Big 12 not having a championship game, it generally hurts them. Yeah. Just how it is. So here we go. What it's going to come down to, in my opinion, truthfully, if you want to know what the top 4 teams are going to come down to in the final one, the one that matters, it's going to come down to Oklahoma. It's got a spot. They're locked in. Okay, they're probably the only locked in team. All right. The winner of Michigan State and Iowa is locked in. All right, definitely. So there's 2 of your spots. Now, whether Ohio State even gets in the bracket is going to depend on the SEC championship game and the ACC championship game. It's going to take Clemson to lose or Alabama to lose for Ohio State to get in the bracket, guys. If not, our 4 are Oklahoma, the winner of the Big Ten, Alabama, and Clemson. Although I believe that right now, Ohio State could probably beat any of them, heads up. Right now. That one bad weekend got them. But hey, it happens. It's the nature of the beast, man. It's the nature of the beast in the sports world. This ain't real. I mean, that is reality TV at its finest. Sports is, period. Reality TV at its finest, buddy. Because you don't know what's going to happen from play to play. Last night, that Monday night game, for instance, I broke it down to a science, and I come up with a 3.2 is what Cleveland should have been favored by, according to the scientific formula that is used by all your experts, pretty much. And that's not a formula that you're going to see published anywhere. I guarantee it. 3.2. Well, I'll be damned, boy, if that hadn't happened on that last play with that field goal deal. What would the score have been? They won by 3. By 3. So, I mean, that formula's pretty dead on. Them guys in Vegas know what the hell they're doing, man. They really do. Now, there's a little bit of different formula for college football and basketball. Whoa, it's way different. It's dangerous betting on basketball, point spreads. I'm not going to lie. Over and unders is where it's at in basketball. A little bit of gambling talk. And which I got. Tomorrow's the game, was it? No. I'm sorry. That's Sunday and Monday. I don't know. Some of them I talk. A lot of them I'm doing now. And thank y'all guys, man. Thank you. I mean, I enjoy this. I have a good time doing it. But I did have to back out of a couple of them this morning, obligations, because I got to get, focus on what we got to do at Fight Serve. And, as I hollered at Benson Henderson this morning, I'm telling you, come on, Henderson Squares is unbeatable, man. We're unbeatable. I promise. He's a free agent in the MMA world, in case y'all don't know. Benson Henderson. Hey, Donald Cerrone is out there. And get in his ear. Damn it, get in his ear. Help a man out. Forrest. Augusta, Georgia, Evans. Yeah. Bring them all home. I'm just joking. Well, no, I'm not joking. Don't get me wrong. I'm serious. Benson, give us a call. It's 1-855-552-2333, and we're about to give a phone away, folks. iPhone 6 Plus. That's an iPhone 6 Plus in 3 minutes and 4 seconds. You know why? Because it's caller number 6 plus 1. That's caller number 6 plus 1. One's an iPhone 6 Plus. This segment has been brought to y'all by Coca-Cola Bottling Company. Been brought to y'all by Apple products. '84 Lumber Company. Wells Fargo Mortgage. Thank y'all very much. If it wasn't for them, none of this is possible. Well, no, actually, what I'm doing would be possible. It's just I'd be doing it. I don't know how the hell I'd be doing it, but I'd be doing it. I mean, I really need to thank Brian McKinstry at the Gambler's Edge for making the house, wanting the prophet to come sing. He said, hey, can I get the prophet if this goes bad? Shout out to the truth. I'll see you, buddy. I'm gonna give you a call in a little bit. As soon as I get off of this show, actually, I'm gonna try to get a hold of you. We have to go over our precision predictions from Fight Serve. Fight Serve presents the precision predictions. They're so damn precision, they haven't been beat yet. We haven't lost. Period. At it. Like I said, I got a shout out to Charles Chapman, part of that. I mean, hey, he called the head kick. Ronda Rousey loses by a head kick. He says, oh, wow. Don't get more precise than that, and I'll be damned if it didn't happen. That guy's real in on the MMA sports. He's real in tune with it. I mean, he really is. He knows his shit when it comes to that. Caesar Rivas, like I said, y'all listen to Real Fight Talk, man, if you get a chance. This guy, he knows boxing. He understands the sport. Actually, me and him are the only people I know that call for the Bradley knockout, man. We call it Bradley to KO Rios. And that's we sound like we got laughed at. Ha ha ha, funny guys. Yeah. Poor box got tore up inside. I mean, that was the first day that Fight Server had a Twitter at all. I just restarted, made my mind up. So I'm gone, I knew I could get the backing and get the sponsors and all that. I knew I could get all that. Okay? I didn't go into it in the dark completely. I know what I had achieved before, not not without boxing. Take away boxing, take away sports, anything. What I've actually achieved in business career years ago, and what I had been able to turn back around, a couple times, and was no doubt in my mind that I could do it. Rich DeVos, owner of the Orlando Magic. He runs Amway. Started Amway. Used to pay me to talk. Motivational speaking. A little motivational speaking. I hear you, Brian. Yeah, I hear you, I know. And I always like to end it with this. When I would be there, you know. And this is a true story, guys. I don't know, I'm sure most of y'all have heard of Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth. I don't know how many of y'all have heard of the called shot, where he called the home run. Alright? That happened in Chicago, Illinois. He was playing the White Sox. He went to see a kid in the hospital there in Chicago. And the kid asked him, "Babe, will you hit a home run for me?" Him and a couple other players had been. And Babe told him, "Well, of course, son." We got up and he had an offer going and probably wasn't going to get back to the plate. And he called it. Pointed the bat over the fence, and I'd be damned if it didn't happen. And after the game, a reporter comes up to him, a 19-year-old reporter at that time. Comes up to him and says, "Babe, babe, 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 babe." Like this right here. And Rick turns around and says, "What's that, son?" He said, "Babe, what would you have done if you wouldn't hit a home run when you did that?" He looked him dead in the eye and he said, "Son, that thought never crossed my mind." What that is the power of not letting negativity enter your brain can actually affect the way your life, what occurs in your life. If you think negatively, negative things are going to happen. Negativity breeds negativity. Positivity breeds positivity. That's a fact. Optimism breeds optimism. Pessimism breeds pessimism. I mean, that's just it. That's the way the world is. It's a reality that we face every day in this world, folks. Every day. Now, whether you let it affect you or not, that's up to the individual person. You'll learn what's true in this world isn't so damn important. It's what people believe or perceive to be true that is. Okay? Now, is that good or is that bad? Now, that can be debated both ways. It could go both ways. People perceive certain things of certain people, and they find out something that hurts, bothers them. It's happened to me. It's happened to everybody, Happens to everybody. But it's the facts. I mean, that's just how it is, guys. That's just how it is. How many people come tumbling down? I don't know how many of y'all old enough to remember Gary Hart, presidential candidate. And a scandal broke loose. He's leading the polls by a long ways in '88. I mean, long ways at one time. And I know Pete will. Well, the original scandal that broke loose and started his downfall was fake. False. Completely false. Alright? Well, what it did was open the doors to a bunch of little stuff that just pretty much ended his damn career. John Edwards. Y'all remember him? Recent political candidate. One of the greatest civil attorneys this country's ever seen. Actually, a lot of people don't know it. I mean, he made hundreds of millions of dollars as a civil attorney. Pretty damn good at it. Melvin Belli is another one. Super. I appreciate that. T-Mobile, thank you. T-Mobile sponsors, FlightServe, and Going no other way. Let me up here and let me do what I do. And I'm trying to get to a page here that's probably about my venture. I'm getting ready to go in. Flight Service is going to go into the music industry as well. Hey, if you're in West Virginia, y'all listen up, guys. Charleston, West Virginia. There's a Charles Monday. Has a band called Sister Kill Cycle. We love it, man. We're going to association with them, and guys, you ready? You ready for them? We'll get ready. I'm telling you, they're coming. A couple others that others are part of. Shout out to Sister Kill Cycle, like I said. Juggernaut Bengals are playing like a juggernaut. It says on top of my stream here. That's hilarious. I can't even put juggernaut and Bengals in the same word, same sentence. I mean, but that's just that. The feedbook coming back from Facebook is pretty good so far. I haven't seen nobody on my friends list here commenting. So, I mean, we're trending around, trending on Twitter. That's good. A little bit, I guess. DaProfitSays Entertainment presents Tuesdays, or Takeoff Tuesdays is what I actually labeled it. We had the morning show, the Quad Power Hour, that's brought to you solely by Apple. That is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's like 9 venture covers of that one. Everything we do is on YouTube. Everything we do is on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Google Play, you name it. But now certain places get certain versions of Spreaker. Right now it's covering the Facebook feed only. And they're doing a pretty good job, We're on Google Plus is on. We got Spreaker on Google Plus. We got SoundCloud. We got Palom on Google Plus. That's why Google Plus is boom. It lights up when we have our stat sheet. See our stat sheet. Looks great. It's way over Facebook, man. I mean, I just can't imagine that. That blew my mind. I mean, I know Google itself is bigger than Facebook, but you got because Google's everywhere. Facebook's everywhere too, though. And Mark Zuckerberg's idea of building a community page is, wow. I guess that's why he was at Harvard, huh? Okay, now I've got a brand new thing on my screen here, which is, since we were talking a little bit of MMA earlier, and I was talking about Benson Henderson. Joe Rogan has stepped up and is taking full responsibility, for the cyber joke. So if you can't take a joke, man, come on. Hey, I mean, that's how it is. Who's joking on Ronda Rousey? Wait a minute. I mean, Joe, they were joking on you for the face you made about Ronda Rousey losing. Y'all really thought this woman was invincible? There is no invincible, man, when two people are fighting. There is no invincible. Closest thing I've seen to that, man, is Floyd Mayweather. I mean, it's what he's done. But, I mean, we could argue that all day, right? In boxing, Louis Castillo, number 1. I mean, look. If you're any bit of unbiased and look at that fight, you got to go Castillo's way most of the time. I watched it an astronomical amount of times myself, and I've judged it every time. And right now, I got that actually wrote down here. That's one of the few things I do have wrote down. Right there it is. Jeff Mayweather, you're gonna love this. I got Floyd winning 115, 113 5 times, and this is out of 67 times. That's all I could come up with Floyd winning that fight, 5 out of 67. And you say, how can you watch the same fight over and over and over and over and over and score different? Well, each time you watch a fight, you see something a little bit different. There's something there, that you may not have seen the first time, may not have seen the second time, may not have seen. And then by the time you round to time 20, 25, 25, 30, 40, then you're looking at this part, you know you don't see everything there. So you're watching this, something else. When you break that fight down to round by round statistics, not the CompuBox numbers total, but the round by round, Floyd don't look so bad. I mean, it's not as bad as you see people on like a lot of these Facebook groups right here make it out to be. It's not that bad. But it's not great either. Don't get me wrong. It's if he lost that fight, yeah. Do I vote him? Do I have him? I don't have Castillo ever winning 117, 111 or anything like that either. 116, 112 a few times, 115, 113. I've got 114, 114 quite a bit. I really do. Garcia Peterson, there was another one, man. Oh Lord, that's terrible. I'm talking about since 2000. This is a topic that's on this list here. Biggest thing since then. Bradley Pacquiao won. That one right there is not something I would consider a robbery. Not like I have a lot of the other ones. Some of the other ones. Peterson got robbed by Swift. By the judges. That's my opinion now. It's not a fact. That's an IMO, in my opinion. But Castillo, to me, got way more griping he could do than Manny Pacquiao over the Bradley ball. And but now Floyd fought that fight injured too against Castillo, and he had the exact same injury that Pacquiao claimed to have had against him. Here, we're not even going to get into that topic, man. I don't want to touch on it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm sick of it. I've read about it and seen it so much on Facebook and some of these roundtable forums that I'm in and stuff that it drives me nuts to even talk about it. Floyd's retired, man. He's gone. Let it go. Let it go. Was he my favorite fighter? Oh, no. No, he wasn't. Is he one of my favorites of all time? No. But I do, by the end of the year, have to do a top 30 pound for pound list of all time. Will he be on that list? You damn right he will. How can you make that list and leave him off? I can't do it. I just can't do it. What the man accomplishes that is unbelievable. You watch him, his skill level is astronomical, and his highest attribute is ring IQ. His ability to adapt mid-fight. It wasn't never mid-fight. It was usually about the second round on, third round on, he's done. He took away whatever you do best. Just look at what he did to Canelo Alvarez. Look what he did. That wasn't Canelo Alvarez. That wasn't no other time have you seen Canelo Alvarez look like that. At all. Not even close. Laura, to me, would be the next worst you ever seen Alvarez look. But I can easily give that fight to Alvarez every time. I say easily, but what I mean by easily is, I guess, is if he don't jump on that Huffy, Laura, he wins the fight. But he jumped on his Huffy and he got to riding around the damn ring. Not he done shit. He was out running. He passed running. He was riding. He was getting it on his bicycle, boy. I was waiting on him to jump through the ropes, get away. Once he felt the sting a couple of times. Floyd never had to worry about that. Floyd kept him at bay inside the ring. Floyd fought him in the pocket quite a bit. And that was an impressive performance by Floyd Mayweather. That way he did what he did to Marquez. That was impressive as hell. He's had some impressive performances. Very impressive performances. Was what he did to Pacquiao real impressive? No, not really. I expected that the whole time. I don't give a damn when they fight. I'm not going to get into accusations of steroids or anything like that on either side. 750 milliliters of this, 750 milliliters of that. I don't care about all that. Look, when you duck through that top rope and that second one down, you go in there, you 2 men squaring off. And the other one's trying to take your head off. And there's where Floyd got him every time. Man, he just did what it took to win. He wasn't in there trying to kill that guy. You know what I mean? He was in there, he was playing chess. Them guys were playing checkers. That's what it basically boiled down to. He was playing chess and they were playing checkers. And we got a guy right now in the sport, man. And the disrespect I see paid to him as being the pound-for-pound king of Roman Gonzalez is ridiculous. This guy is as skilled as anybody I've seen a long, long, long time. All around skill. I mean, it's just amazing. He's got that power still. He hasn't, you know, and people hear so many people that, well, Floyd didn't knock out nobody since Victor Ortiz, and he had to do it to sneak him. Man, wake up. You know how many trouble Floyd had out of his hands? Really? I mean, he had a lot of trouble with his hand, man. A lot. And that power that just said it was non-existent had to exist a little bit. I mean, hell, he kept Canelo Alvarez. He kept the guy that weighed almost 170 pounds coming into the ring at bay all night. He kept him at bay all night with that. You know. So I mean, he can hit. Don't get confused. Don't get it twisted now. He can hit you if you needed to. But he wasn't gonna sit there and pound on his hands all night because he knew he'd break them. He'd tear them up again. That's up again, you know. His only actual knockdown, official knockdown, for those who don't know, was against Hernandez. And that was because he had saying he broke his damn hand. That's why. It wasn't because Hernandez hit him. Because he broke his hand. Then, take back, people say Judah, yeah, that should have been a knockdown, no doubt about it. He got called off balance one of the few times you've ever seen that in your life. Kind of like Ward and Boone. Dropped the ball for a second. It happens, you know. It happens. I want to take time right now, and I want to shout out to Fight Serves. Favorite guy, our favorite guy, Mr. Darnell Boone, is fighting December the 12th in Hammond, Indiana, at the National Guard Armory. Darnell Boone, Team Diesel. It's all over Twitter now. They even got the trending there for a little bit. It's $20 in advance. It's $30 at the door, and there's some VIP tables left, folks. You're gonna get some. They're as low as $400. If you want to get in there and get you one. Hey, take Youngstown, Ohio, and go on over to Hammond and watch Team Diesel do his thing. Right there's the only man in the sport that's faced two of the top 3 fighters in the world, pound for pound. No doubt about it. Look it up. One man in the sport today, he's fought Ward, Kovalev, and beat Adonis Stevenson. So, that's pretty damn impressive, guys. He knows in his heart what he's capable of doing. And if that man goes in there, he's tough. I see you, Benson. What you doing, buddy? Tweet it back to me. Breaking ground on new campus in headquarters. I'm really not interested in that. Brian, I'm not with it. You won't hear me talk much about UFC, okay? Not a big UFC fanatic, okay? But I ain't got no dislike for him because I ain't no big UFC fanatic. I'm more for the individual fighter, the man going there and putting it all on the line, and the corporation itself. And they seem backwards to me on that. I think Scott Coker with Bellator. I like his philosophy, man. You know, the Reebok deal is more, you know, what got me going. Oh, it aggravates me. Some of these guys. And really, let's see here. There's some good, great fights coming up though. Here's this week, and we have Kid Chocolate and Jacobs. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. You got 4 of the top 5 middleweights in the world, 160 pounders in the world, going at it in 2 weeks, in the next 2 weeks, between now and Andy Lee and Billy Joe Saunders. Televised on Showtime. For those who aren't sure, it will be on Showtime. Been out this past weekend, and which one of them is going to step up, go on up and face up Golovkin, because Canelo's not coming, man. He ain't coming. Wouldn't surprise me to see him vacate that title. That wouldn't shock me at all. At 155, he's asking him to come down to 155, like they moved the middleweight limit down to 155 sometime. I don't know when that happened. I guess I missed that. I just didn't know nothing about it. Was it in Ring Magazine or something? No, I missed it. No, couldn't have been. That's right, I get that. I wouldn't have missed that, that's for sure. Hell, they give me updated. I get emails from him all the time. Home's in on Victory Parade today. She's in Albuquerque, New Mexico. If you're in Albuquerque, New Mexico, which I see a few people tuning in from that area right now. If you're in Albuquerque, New Mexico, she's coming your way today. So, part of the UFC card was announced for London. Bisping and, is it Gegard Mousasi or whatever? Is the headliner so far. And probably going to be the headliner. There's a line coming in. Let me check back with y'all in about a minute and 31. I'll see you in a second. Minute 29, 30, 31, and we're back. Oh, guys, we got talk a little Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor coming up. He's probably going to set the record. Rousey, Home, did crazy numbers for the UFC. This one's probably going to set the record for him. This McGregor is something that UFC is really, boy, if he lost, whew, they better be begging St. Pierre to come back. It'll be bad. Right now, he is the favorite. What's that? Yeah. You tweeted to him a little girl. Wake up, Jose. It's all over. The nightmare's done. Wow. Is this going to be a Tyson Fury type, Klitschko type thing where he got in his head so bad he may beat him? Nobody really knows. Aldo remains the number 1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world in mixed martial arts, according to all the rankings. Something drank, guys, sorry. But he is the one with the title on the line. Well, it's actually a dual title line, but he fought, was it twice he fought Mendez, if I'm not mistaken? I looked it up. He never made short work of him like Conor did. Conor's a little different style than anything that I'm kind of really starting to get into this a little more and study it. I'm getting a whopping maybe 2 to 3 hours of sleep if I'm lucky. Between everything that I'm trying to go over, learn a little bit about because of this. What we got here? Alright, going back to what we know. Right here, bingo right now. Alright, you want to finish it up? This is from TCR, the championship rounds in Benny Davis. The top boxing page in Facebook, bar none. Alright, the top boxing page in Facebook, bar none. Oh, I didn't even know there was another one. Okay, and I see you, Alex. I see you, buddy. You need the rest of the cards. I'll give them to you. As soon as I get done with this show. This one right here, actually. I don't have nothing else till about 8:15. Might have about 6:15. Do have them. So don't get worried. I'm coming. BSC. Be the next broadcast we do. And everything we're doing is covered by everybody. It's on everything. Now, some Facebook don't get a lot of stuff. We're doing some, like some of the exclusive stuff on certain radio channels. ESPN 360 has one exclusive, I think. Of course, my That's hilarious. Right here it says, supposedly Emmanuel Stewart told somebody before his death in October that Tyson Fury was going to beat Klitschko. Let's see, I'm going to have to check that out. That's funny. That's pretty good. Predicted Fury and Wilder as future stars just 4 months short before his death on October 20th. Well, I'll tell you what I do know. I know this for a fact. I do know in 2002 or 2002, I think, that he did make the statement that Vladimir Klitschko was getting ready to make the heavyweight division very boring for the next 10, 15 years. Well, damn, he did. He hit that. That's for sure. He made it very boring. But this has been a very not so awesome era. You want to know the truth about it. And that fight's not on there, Alex. What's up? Somebody asking something. That's the truth. Trying to break down a card. And happy. I'm looking at the PBC card for this weekend, and Keith Happy and Garrett Wilson. Now I'm going to tell you, and it's followed by Dominguez and that's maybe. I don't know about that card. You got one on Fox Sports 1 this weekend, which is supposed to be pretty decent. That card is. I don't know how great it'll be. We'll see. This weekend is a good weekend of boxing, and we're going to try to do 10 for 10. The Precision Prediction team's going to try to go 10 for 10. Alright? With the 10th fight being Amnot on Monday, December 7th is what it's scheduled for. But when it'll be, I'm not sure that fight is held, currently being held at for certain. I'm not positive. Okay? But I will find out and let y'all know on Wake Up Wednesdays. It's only 30 minutes. This show, like I said, it's out and about and first time out. We done been on here for over, if you count, I have been on since 7 o'clock this morning. Been going the whole time. Never slow down, never stop. Well, I ate lunch. Top rank boxing. Jose Benavidez is in Phoenix today. If anybody wants to go check him out, or was in Phoenix today, I'm sorry. Today's pretty much gone. Pretty much gone. Dwayne Johnson told you yesterday that Tyson Fury had probably the best damn name in the world, in show business, other than The Rock. Good trip. And Tyson Fury also says that in an interview today this morning that I picked up, says that he don't think Klitschko wants the rematch. I do, and I think that might be the only fight he has left in him, or you may only see. Period. I see Wilder talking a bunch of shit about this past weekend's bout. Deontay Hush, man, sit down. Each place. He's number 3, number 2. I think he's number 3 ranked heavyweight in the world right now. This week. He's the WBC champion. Mike Montero did a thing not too long. I've seen on Montero on Boxing. Man, he got some good stuff. A little bit. He had a real good thing on Klitschko not too long ago. And talking about what's the difference? Champion and title holder. Does it really mean as much now to have a belt? No, it doesn't. No, it don't. You're not talking about the days when it was one champion, one title holder. That's it. There's so many people say, "Well, this guy beat this many world champions." Well, look here, man. You know why Robinson didn't beat that many world champions? Because he was the only damn one. He had, really, no, he couldn't have fought. I mean, for so many years, he was the welterweight champion and stuff. He fought the best guys in the world at that era, at that time. Now, I do believe myself, though, that he might be one of the few fighters from that era that you could drop into this era and he's still great. Still great, no matter what. Because he had the reflexes, he had it all. He had the total package. Armstrong did too. Great. Willie Pep was one of the original slick boxers, I guess you'd say. Charlie Burley, awesome, man. That guy was unbelievable. Sam Langford, great fighter. You know, and guys a lot of people don't know about in the Boston Tar Baby, you know, Sam Langford. Especially casuals nowadays, man. I swear to God, this happened. You know, I'm not in them groups no more. I stay out of them now. I talked to a few people from them. I am in that one. And that's it. That's all I even go in. Is TCR. That is, I mean, by far the most knowledgeable one out there. By far, it's not even close. The one I was too constant. I mean, if I'm in one, it's there. The other day I seen a thing. Well, this has been a while back. This is Alex is one of the guys, and not the truth, but another Alex. L. Was in an argument with this guy back and forth about Armstrong and Mayweather, about, you know, who was the greatest between the two, and I wasn't on the thread, but I did see the guy didn't even know who the hell Armstrong was. Okay, never heard of Henry Armstrong. Homicide Inc. Never heard of him. Okay, he supposed to be earlier. Fred had talked about how knowledgeable he was. Probably the most knowledgeable man on Facebook. Period. Went on to go into the fact that I about lost it when this happened. And if I'll get him to send me that today, a picture of that, so I can repost it in Facebook. It's one of the funniest damn things I have ever seen in my life. If you follow the sport of boxing, especially. You know, like I said earlier, I never will question Mayweather's greatness. Not at all, man. He was great. He really was. His skill, unquestionable. It ain't even close. But, you know, Armstrong could not possibly even be close to as good as Floyd Mayweather, because how many pay-per-view buys did he have? I mean, really? That was this guy's argument. Huh? Did you really just say that? That was hilarious. That was one of the funniest damn things I've ever seen in my life. He didn't have enough people, you know. Come on, well, how many pay-per-view buys did he have? Like, he wasn't even close to Floyd, I bet. Yeah, I bet he wasn't. Shit. Neither was Ray Leonard. You know, that was closed circuit TV. A little difference. A lot of difference. I mean, you know, with Leonard, they did have some pay-per-view, but not much. It was only available in very few areas. Okay, guys, there's a major announcement, okay? HBO has replaced, you know, Hershman's stepping down. Now he's leaving. Him and Al Heyman hasn't had the greatest relationship. There's no doubt about that. You catch a Al Heyman fight on HBO. Matter of fact, that Mayweather Pacquiao co-promotions kind of surprised me that, you know, that I went through the fighters, both of them, one of them fought for HBO, one of them fought, you know, Showtime. It may never happen. Peter Nelson era is getting ready to take over at HBO Sports, okay? Guess where he's left? Guess where he just come from? Showtime. He just come from Showtime Sports now. He just resigned there in October, very recently. So what does that tell you? Something in the works, guys. Something in the works. I don't want to say announce some kind of thing underhanded. or make scams sound, you know. But I'm just coincidental. We'll see, I guess. Harvard graduate? Coincidental? We'll see, I guess. You know? He's going to be head of the whole operation, pay-per-view operation, all that. Man, funny. Crazy, huh? Yeah, all boxing. So I'm going to think we might see some Hangman guys. I'm going to go out on a limb here. You say, well, it'll be a pretty thin limb, I'm sure. But I've got a feeling we're going to see some Hangman guys back on HBO before too long, fellas. Before too long. It's going to be, you know, Al is real big on purse bits. Purse bits. What a lot of people don't realize is when you say Al Heyman, you say Floyd Mayweather. Okay? When you say Al Heyman, you say Floyd Mayweather. Put that together. Put them two together. For a minute. Think about it. When I say that, when I say think about it, is this. Alright? He ain't got no promoters. Most of his fighters are not in contract with promoters. He's made, you know, the ones that was as they came in and stuff, they're getting out, you know, so on and so forth. And ding, ding, in my ear, I hear you guys, I hear you. They're getting out of there, and, you know, they were getting out of the contracts and stuff like that. And hey, that's how it is, man. You know, that's how it goes. I wonder why. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how all that plays out. That's just kind of behind the scenes stuff. You know, Hirschman had been there for a long time. He'd been XPS for a while. It was part of the Nelson has been what brought Golovkin and Lemieux together, really. A lot of people don't know that. It was behind the scenes a little bit. He also brought Gonzalez into XPS. Chocolatito. Kovalov, responsible for kind of re-signing them. Back as Andre Ward. I mean, it's starting to turn around real quick. Starting to turn around. Racefield Sports, and it's going to keep going that way. I got a funny feeling. I mean, it's an awful lot of coincidences here. And I think Mayweather Promotions is going to be the biggest promoting company in the business, and definitely within the next 3 years. Definitely, if not by this time next year. I'm not sooner than that. You know, right now on HBO's package, you know, as far as who they have under contracts, Canelo Alvarez, big name. Pacquiao, of course, you know, but this is supposed to be his last one. Golovkin, who was that, you know, 97,000 was a big letdown for him, I would imagine, in a way. And Kovalov, Ward, Gonzalez, Terrence Crawford. I mean, they got some pretty good names. They got a lot of top ranks, almost all the top ranks guys, really. Main events, I mean, what does Duba really have? She's got Sergey, you know. So goes Sergey. So goes main events, really, to a certain extent. I'm going to check in over here real quick. I'm going to check out in a few minutes, guys. I have been on this thing all day long. It's crazy. Twitter is lighting up. It's lighting up. I'm going to thank everybody. I'm going to go through the sponsor list here. Okay. Are y'all ready? I'm listening to you guys, man. I'm sorry. Fights Herb, boxing and MMA. Haha. Well, get this over, won't, Don? Spirit Science. I'm not sure who they are. Spirit Science. Alright. Yeah. 84 Lumber Company. 84 Lumber Company. Home Depot. BetUS.com. BetUS.com. BetDSI. BetDSI. Alright. Apple products. product. And we'll call on number 6 plus 1 right now. 1-855-552-2333. Live on the air right this second with Go, your free iPhone 6 Plus. In the package, ready to go. Call me. Air call number 5. Hello, you're on the air with The Prophet. How you do? You're calling number 6. I'm sorry. Plus 1. And your name is? Hey, Rose. How do you do, Rose? You're the winner. You are the plus 1 today. On Tuesday's Takeoff, world premiere of Tuesday's Takeoff. First time on the air. We did pretty good, actually, number-wise. It looks great. I'm sure everybody didn't listen to the whole damn show. It's been on there a long time. Because I just got touched on a lot of stuff. Normally this show's only going to be a 30 to 45 minute show maximum, but it went out here this time because of other issues. Rose, let me get your name, huh? And your address. Okay. No, ma'am, I'm on your address. How I go. Rose, I got you. Okay. Alright. And I'm going to turn you over to Heather. And Heather's going to get your information. Rest of your information. Rose, congratulations. Apple's going to send you a brand new iPhone 6 Plus, and it should be in the mail within 5 to 7 days. Thank you. Alright, fellas, I've had a good time, man. Actually, I've had a aggravating time today, I'm going to be honest with you. Sitting on the damn thing with a microphone in front of my face, no light on, it says on air. I want to give a shout out to a couple other people, man, while I'm still here for a second. A friend of mine, man, from a kid, I haven't seen him in a while, and touched base with him on Facebook. I had a bad wreck last year, man. I mean, a bad one. I was in Duke University Hospital for almost 4 months. I damn sure want to shout out to them. I won't even be here if it wasn't for them. Rusty Patterson, and I ain't got in touch with him. He got in touch with me through Facebook. You know, while I was laying there in the hospital bed, I spent 16 weeks on my back, pretty much, or well, 15 weeks. To get out of bed, had to learn to walk all over again, all that. You know, been rough, been slow and going, but I mean, I'm back to normal now. You know, can I get in the ring and spar? No, not really, not right. I mean, I've tried it a few times. And I can do it for a little bit, but my legs bother me. I got metal all throughout my legs and stuff now. It's everywhere. But as far as walking around and carrying on, yeah, I'm fine now. I'm fine. Pretty much fine. I'm good, okay. Well, Yodel is another sponsor of ours. We have Yodel. We also have Foster. I think it's Foster. Foster Poultry Products. Yep. I got them. Tyson Foods. Tyson Foods, like Tyson Fury. Tyson Food Products. Alright, that's our national sponsors. So let's run through that list one more time. We got Coca-Cola Bottling Company out of Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you very much. We have Home Depot out of Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you very much. 84 Lumber Company. Yeah. Not sure where that corporate office is. Need to find out. All right. Coors Light. Coors Light. Denver, Colorado. Wells Fargo. Charlotte, North Carolina. Which we got about 5 people in that area listening still. Red Lobster. Seafood. Tyson Foods. Foster Products. Which is Foods 2. And that's going to be all of our national sponsors this time. Locally, I have Grubble's Mixed Martial Arts, Grubble's MMA. Also have the Augusta Boxing Club. We have Monterey's Mexican Restaurant. Monterey's Mexican Restaurant. Alright, I close every show I do off by this, the same way I started. Guys, man, let's get back. Let's get back. Can't get back money, get back time. Do something to help out. Do something to help out. It ain't what when we're gone from here, all we can really leave behind, it ain't money that you can leave behind, it's memories. You know what I mean? And, ain't quite a bit of money when my son passed away. It really did. But it didn't do me a bit of good. Not one bit. It didn't help me at all. It didn't fix that problem. None. But I have learned since this, like I said again, I do give back. And if you can give a penny a day, man, give it to the kids first. Help the kids first. We also want you to help the Paul Williams Foundation. That's Paul the Punisher Williams. From right here, right up the road, Aiken, South Carolina, originally. Born in Augusta, Macon. Okay. Do some stuff with him. Okay, y'all ready? I'm not talking to the crowd. Yeah, man. Google Plus, YouTube. Right. Facebook, Tumblr, Spreaker.com, Buzzsprout, Pod Addicts, Pod Monsters, Pod Machines, Pod Masters. The Audacity to Podcast. Still my favorite. I named that one off. The Audacity to Podcast. SoundCloud. Thank you. Equifax Credit Company. TransUnion. And normally Tuesday Takeoff will come to you live at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time for 30 to 45 minutes every Tuesday. Brought to you by DaProfitSays Entertainment. Fight Serve. Boxing and MMA. And we'll see y'all next Tuesday for this show, but I'll see you back in about an hour and a half. I'll see y'all guys. Not sure where all we will be, but I know we will be in Cleveland, Ohio. Broadcasting live. Free ESPN 360. Alright. Thank you guys. See you. Is it still on? I mean, the light's on.